is healing from the COVID-19 pandemic and its lasting effects, the economy suffers as it tries to recover. In the United States, inflation has reached an all-time high, increasing the cost of resources that families need to survive. Although the unemployment rate has decreased since the spike in 2020, many still face struggles with job security. Some economists are predicting the United States is heading toward another economic recession. The Great Recession provided researchers with information on how recessions affect the family. A deeper look into the economic effects on the family can provide the families of today with the information necessary to better prepare themselves. Jobs moved to low-wage economies, putting millions out of work. Those who didn't lose their jobs became insecure about keeping their jobs, the cost of healthcare, and the retirement funds. Looking at the housing market, home values were increasing. This tempted people to buy new, overvalued homes or refinance their own to make profit as they expected the value to continue to increase. This created a housing bubble, along with mortgage market lenders encouraging subprime loans, or loans to people with questionable credit who simply could not afford these homes. They were offered no money down loans and seemingly low interest rates until later, when the rates increased significantly over a period of time. Then came irresponsible deals on Wall Street. As more and more subprime mortgages were issued, the capital produced by them increased exponentially. Banks began to purchase and bundle these risky mortgages, seeing as they would profit from them. That was until the interest rates increased and the subprime mortgage holders began to default. All of this worked together to create economic devastation. The subprime mortgage holders began to default on their mortgages or were foreclosed upon by lenders. Major subprime lenders filed for bankruptcy, causing the value of houses to plummet and the start of the crash. In a short period of time, the stock market dropped millions in values, retirement savings dropped, and workers lost health insurance coverage from jobs, all as a result from the recession. Economists declared the Great Recession officially over in July of 2009. The American middle class was in trouble as incomes fell, forcing them down into a lower class. Some families filed for bankruptcy, some families were evicted from their homes, and some became poor, hungry, and sometimes homeless. The official poverty rate increased from 12.5% to 15% over just a couple of years. Many families had to create coping mechanisms that would help them through their new economic hardships. Families had to cope with job insecurity, income struggles, sparse housing, depleted savings, and the cost of healthcare. After the crisis, couples began cohabitating more and getting married later. The average age of people marrying increased. These trends resulted from job and income insecurity. As we all know, having children is expensive. Because of this and the delay in marriages, the birth rate also began to fall. The rate of children living in poverty increased in 46 out of 50 states. The number of kids living in a family with a single-parent income rose, along with those who lived in families with a parent that was unemployed for more than 6 months. Divorce rates fell as couples could not afford the cost of legal fees or separate housing. And finally, more families began living in multi-generational households as grandparents became safety nets from their retirement and their savings.